You're on Penelope's fashion channel, and here we talk about stockings, legs, and heels. Watch this video until the end and subscribe.
When she pulls on a pair of stockings, there's no performance, no hurry. It's a slow, deliberate act, a ritual. The fabric glides up her leg, soft, light, almost alive. The texture isn't just for show. It's a reminder of how good it feels to be aware of your own body, to feel every movement. When she pulls on a pair of stockings, there's no performance, no hurry. It's a slow, deliberate act, a ritual. The fabric glides up her leg, soft, light, almost alive. The texture isn't just for show. It's a reminder of how good it feels to be aware of your own body, to feel every movement, every breath. There's something incredibly human about that. The awareness of touch, of time, of the body that's carried her through decades and still knows how to make someone stop and watch. You know, there's something different about a woman who's lived long enough to understand herself. She doesn't rush anymore, doesn't need to be loud or compete. Her beauty isn't in youth or perfection. It's in the quiet way she moves, the calmness in her breath, the confidence in how she touches her own body, as if every inch of it carries a story worth remembering. You see it in the way she dresses, in the fabric she chooses, and how her skin seems to respond to the world around her, not trying to impress, just existing beautifully, naturally, without effort. A younger woman might wear something to be seen. A mature woman wears it to feel. That's the difference. She doesn't need validation anymore. She's learned that the most powerful thing about attraction is when it happens quietly. You don't even realize at first why you can't look away. And by the time you do, you're already lost in the way she moves, the rhythm of her steps, the way the light plays against her skin through the thin layer of nylon. There's something timeless about stockings, not because they reveal, but because they suggest. They remind you of elegance, of patience, of the kind of intimacy that isn't rushed. The way they trace the shape of her leg, the curve of her thigh, the softness of her knee. It's not just fashion. It's poetry written in fabric and motion. Every detail matters. The faint shimmer as she walks, the sound of the material brushing softly, the little adjustments she makes without thinking. She's not putting on a show. She's simply existing, and somehow that's the most captivating part. People talk about time as if it steals something from us, but in truth, it gives something back. Presence, the kind that can't be faked or taught. You can see it in her eyes, in the way she looks at you without saying a word, as if she knows something you don't. There's no rush in her, no nervousness. Just a steady, quiet pulse of confidence. The kind that draws you in because it feels real. The kind that makes you forget everything else around you. You notice her hands as she smooths the edge of her skirt, the way she crosses her legs, the subtle shift of her posture. It's not calculated. It's natural, instinctive, graceful. There's strength in that grace, a message without words. I've lived, I felt, I still feel. That's what makes her beautiful. Not youth, not symmetry, but presence. She doesn't want to be adored like a fantasy. She wants to be seen as she is right here, in this moment, alive, aware, radiant. And if you watch closely, you start to understand. Attraction changes with time. It's not about speed anymore. It's about depth, about noticing the way her breath changes when she moves, the way she tilts her head as if inviting you to see her beyond what's visible. It's about connection, about understanding the language of small gestures, about how desire isn't something you grab. It's something that unfolds, layer by layer, the way silk unwraps in slow motion. Stockings to her are more than fashion. They're a quiet rebellion against the idea that beauty fades. They're a way to say, I still feel good in my own skin. They're not about showing too much, but about showing that she still chooses to feel beautiful. She still enjoys the ritual of dressing, the brush of fabric, the way clothes can transform a moment, a mood, a memory.